Well, what are we fixing today? Today we got another honeydew. Yay! We're in the basement. Yay! We're not gonna do any cleaning. No, we're just gonna fix some stuff. So we got a rack she was using for a while. Kind of holds shoe boxes, right? It was in a space where it was working okay, but she was setting up a different space for storage that's out of sight more. So it is now, instead of a 4-foot wide space, it's a 2-foot wide space. So I need to jack on this and change it around. So, little on the side project we can do together. Let's get right to it. Well, this is the rack. As you can see, it's kind of ish 4 feet wide. $41, right? So I'm going to be cutting this in half and put twice as many up as across, because we only have 2 feet to fit this into. So I think step one is going to be to take all the poles out of one of these sides, and I can use that as a pattern to make extensions, basically. So let's take this apart. Okay, then I'm going to use as a template. I have 2 pieces of plywood that look like this, a little bit wider, which is okay, a little bit longer, which they need to be. So basically I need to put this here and mark these holes, and then drill these holes into here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to hold this thing together, because it ain't gonna want to hold together. Because the way these work is one side's got threads on, the other side just goes to the other bar. So I'm gonna have to stick something in there, but then I gotta hold it all together. Okay. Well, I'm just going to eyeball this. Alright, I'll stabilize it a bit. Get this so it looks straight-ish. Just mark the rest of these guys. All right. So that's going to stand upright like that. I can then do... but I can't. Oh, sure I can. No, I can't. This kind of has to be like that because of length. And I'll have to cut it off here. I don't really see any way around it. Cut them off there. Like that. I'll have to countersink these a bit to match these. Too far. That's pretty close enough. Here, gotta put something on here that'll keep it over the top of that. So, this is probably big enough for here. Why not? Okay, but first, but wait, there's more. I'm going to build another one of these. Because I'll need one on the other side. Alright, so that's for the other part. Well, I can use it for this one. Dude, really better. Alright. This goes here. This goes here. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Just bump on the edge. That's fine. I'll just go with this right here. Okay. It'll work or it'll explode. Those are the choices. So, let's just go with that. Try something here. I take this. See, if I put a screw in there, I think I can hold this in. See? You can see. So, this is one of the dead ends. If I take one of these screws, put this in there, one of these screws, and put it in, I can screw against it, I think. Just put these in. Okay, so now the long ones are on this side. Back here, short ones are here. And it's going to sit on here at a little bit of an angle, but I can deal. Let's get this set on there. I need to take one of these and one of these. Actually, put them all on there. Why not? That would be a little easier, I think. Okay. Stick these all in here like this. Them all started like that. Okay, so now I have all these bolts sticking out here. I'm going to stick all these bolts into the pipes, and I'm going to use this hole to jam a screw in there, and then I'm going to pull this up. What do you think? This will work for all but the bottom one. bottom one, I just can't use any screws at all. This can't be bolted because of the way it is. Unless I drill new holes and stuff. Okay, now they're all in there. So now I just gotta take like, oh, miss this one. Okay. Fatter screws. We'll start right here. Get this in there. So, change the bit. See if we can pull this up. And I can. Alright. Let's put these screws in. Some of these are Phillips, some of these are not. Here's the Phillips. Okay, let's see if they all tighten up. That one tightened. Okay. One didn't tighten. See if I can jiggle around on this some more. Maybe I can tighten it yet. Maybe pry it up. Oh, it got tight now. That's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. So there it is. It ain't perfect, but it's reconfigured so that instead of being twice as wide, it's twice as high. And it'll fit in a little space. Well, that's it for today. We took some pieces of something that was doing something and changed some things and put some screws and did some other things and drilled some things and made some things and came up with a thing. So now it's less than 2 feet wide and it stores just as much as it did before. Almost. We'll see. Not very tippy. It's pretty good. I think it's a win. So, if you think it's a win, give me a like. Likes are awesome. If you want to help me out in some other ways, there's some links down below to do things. Send me a coffee, whatever. But likes are the first thing on any YouTube man's list. Likes are likeable. And, give me some watch hours. Watch some of my other stuff. Could use some watch hours. I want to turn on them, turn the ads so they start paying me instead of just paying YouTube. That would be handy. So I just need some watch hours for that. And only you can do that. So thanks for watching. And until next time, remember, if your shelf is too wide, get out the saw, get out the drill, get out the screwdriver, get out the hammer, get out the inspiration, and change its shape. Make it tall. All right, bye.